Welcome to At Home with Galavante, where we are kicking off Season 2, inspired by Amsterdam. I was in Amsterdam earlier this year, where I stayed at the Conservatorium Hotel, and besides having much nicer digs than I did in college, this time my trip was filled with food, culture, and lots of flowers. The food in Amsterdam is pretty simple. I can say that I ate a lot of pancakes and a lot of French fries. So tonight, in making my Dutch-inspired dinner, I really wanted to focus on the flowers. Everyone knows that Amsterdam is known for their tulips, and while I'm here in New York City, I really wanted to learn how to make the perfect flower arrangement. So I can't think of a better place to go to than Ovando, which is this incredible design flower shop that I've been watching for the past 15 years since I moved here, and they do a lot of special arrangements for me when I'm having people over here at home. And so we've arrived here on the Upper East Side at Ovando, which is my favorite design shop here in the city, and we are going to go inside and make some flowers for our dinner party this evening. Well, I promised you flowers, and here we are at Ovando, which is my favorite flower design shop here in Manhattan, and I'm with the founder of Ovando, Sandra de Ovando.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I do have to say though, I feel like I know you, Sandra.
Okay.
Because I've been stalking you, and I've been stalking your flower design company for the past at least 10 years since I moved here to Manhattan. This is your shop here on the Upper East Side, and this is the my first time in your shop. When did you open this?
We opened this 9 months ago. We moved from our location on 65th Street to Madison between 82nd and 83rd, and we're thrilled to be here.
I can see why. This whole entire shop is just beauty. Like everywhere I look, it's just a beautiful flower.
Yes. We are very careful as to the product that we select in terms of quality and in terms of materials.
Well, I'm having a dinner party tonight, and when I was in Amsterdam, which has such beautiful flowers, and I was there and I was just so inspired by all the beautiful colors and the tulips, and I thought to myself that I wanted to be able to bring some of that back to New York. And tonight I'm making a traditional Dutch dinner with a more modern flair to it, but I wanted to have flowers because I really feel like in addition to the food, which is really important, it's also about the atmosphere. And to me, the moment you step into somebody's home, that's when you are beginning your dinner party.
So what kind of table do you have?
I have an oval table, and I'm gonna have 6 people over for dinner tonight.
Oh, wonderful. I love the idea of oval tables. I love doing different. So I think that for an oval table, a rectangular arrangement works great because it doesn't take too much space from the table and still fills the table very nicely. So if it's okay with you, thinking about the spring, I think that a nice theme will be greens and yellows.
I love green and yellow, and coincidentally, I'm doing blue and yellow as the theme of my table tonight.
So the first element that we're going to be using is bear grass. So we are going to put 3 bunches of bear grass together. We have cut the roots so that we don't dirty the water and we don't see any of the black part. And then we work the grass so that all the white stays in the middle and the green stays outside. So we'll cut the grass. So we'll just cut the grass.
Perfect.
So once we have cut the grass, you can see here very well how all the white stayed in the east side. So that when we start, this is gonna be like the cone. Like if you were doing an ice cream, this will be the cone of the ice cream. So now we're gonna put it here. So now that we have the cone, we're going to open it a little bit by doing it this, so that it goes to the right and to the left. Okay. So we're going to start with viburnum. One of our design philosophies at Ovando is that we use 3 to 4 elements in our arrangements, in most of our arrangements. We do not mix that many more. Occasionally for events we do, but we believe that with 4 elements you can build magnificent arrangements. So we're going to start, and many times we start with the bigger And then we go to the smaller flowers, and then we put the expensive flowers on
Yes.
top. So we'll just...
And what kind of flowers are these?
Oh, I'm sorry, these are viburnum.
Viburnum.
Viburnum, and they're from Holland. And they're in season in the spring.
Well, I mean, these are just stunning. The yellow, it just makes you in a happy mood right away.
That's right, that's right. It does put you in a happy mood. So we're gonna be putting the flowers. We wanna make sure that they're being a little mixed in with. So have you been to Holland?
I have been to Holland. In fact, that's what inspired the dinner party for tonight, was when I stayed at the Conservatorium Hotel, which is in the museum district right by the Rijksmuseum, and I fell in love with the design there.
So this is the front, so now you see that I have created the shape that is higher here and then round. One of the reasons why we use a lot of orchids is because I want the clients to really enjoy the product. Because the stem, the way they are, the stems, the way we want to be able to use every part of the flower. And sometimes if you just put the stem directly into the arrangement, it might not fit, it might not set in place exactly where we want it to set in place. So not to be wasteful and to work the way, we removed the blooms and we use water tubes, these water tubes, to put each bloom. So what you do is you remove the petal and then you put it in here. But obviously, if you just do this, when you place the arrangement in transportation, chances are that the bloom,
it will shift.
Movement will shift. So then we take another step and we use a green stick so that this way it will go all the way to the
Oh,
door.
wow.
We're showing everyone all the tricks.
All the tricks, but like I said, when I try this at home, it's not going to look like this.
You know, when we used to teach flower arrangement and classes, there would be florists that would come to our class. They wouldn't tell us that they were florists. It's okay. We all inspire each other.
And this is really incredible. Like, you're naturally self-taught then with the flowers. Like, although you may have gone from owning a restaurant to owning a flower shop when you first started.
Okay, so what do you think?
Oh my gosh, Sandra, I'm completely speechless because you took what were some really beautiful flowers, but you made them into something that just makes so much sense. And I feel like this is going to tie together my entire dinner party.
Oh, I'm glad that you come to see us when you have dinner parties, because we certainly do a lot of events. We do small events like intimate dinner parties, but we also do very, very large $1 million events.
Well, congratulations on this beautiful shop here on the Upper East Side. I'm so happy to see Ovando just flourishing, and maybe we'll see you in Palm Beach next winter.
That's right, definitely. Next winter in Palm Beach, for sure.
Well, for now, we are going to go back to my apartment and we are going to dress up this table with this beautiful centerpiece for our dinner tonight on Amsterdam. So Sandra from Ovando sent us home with these flowers. I almost did not want to leave her shop because it was so beautiful in there. And even how Ovando wraps their flowers, I don't know if you can see this, but this paper is especially made for them. This beautiful signature pink, which I'm wearing today in honor of Ovando, is made for them in Mexico, which is where Sandra, the owner, is from. Tonight we are officially set for our Amsterdam themed dinner, and I'm really excited to share some of the recipes and foods that I experienced when I was staying at the Conservatorium Hotel, and also share these beautiful flowers by Ovando. Thank you for joining us on At Home with Galavante. Eat with us, Drink with us, travel with us.